one round, and we're going to be doing this with no equipment. Let's go ahead and get started with our first one. 2 jabs and a cross. 10 repetitions, starting with 2 slow demos. There's our first one right there. Second, jab, jab, cross. Now we've got 10 fast. Start them up. Make sure you're pushing yourself as hard as you possibly can, pushing and pulling against yourself the entire time, making those muscles work as hard as they possibly can, contracting those core muscles as tightly as possible. And there's your last one right there. Go ahead and drop down 10 push-ups. Keep that form nice and clean, nice straight line from your shoulder all the way down to that ankle, or if you have to, off of those knees, that half push-up. Make sure you're getting a nice full range of motion. And stand back up, switch sides. We're going to do that second round of the 2 jabs with a cross. Jab, jab, cross. One more. Jab, jab, cross. Now 10 fast. And make sure you're pushing yourself as hard as you can, just like the last round. You want to really be nice and tired by the time you're done with this. Try to get a full extension on that arm. You don't want to completely lock that elbow out, but you want to get it straight. One more. And let it relax. Drop down another 10 push-ups. Make sure you're watching that form, nice straight line from your shoulder to that ankle. Try to get a full range of motion all the way down to that ground and then all the way back up, but don't completely lock your elbow out. Keep it just a little bit soft. And there's your last one right there. Go ahead and stand up. We're going to move on to the next round, which is going to be a knee, jab, cross, knee. Knee, jab, cross, knee. One more slow. Knee, jab, cross, knee. All right, now we got 10 fast. Every time you do that knee, make sure you're really driving through with that knee, trying to get it up as high as you possibly can and doing a full body crunch with it, pulling those shoulders down in towards that knee like you're trying to grab something and pull it into that knee as hard as you possibly can. Now you want to push as hard as you can with these motions. You want to really, really drive your knee, but you also want to make sure that you're not out of control. So push as hard as you can without letting yourself go out of control. You want everything always nice and solid. We're almost done. And we've just got 2 more to go. Switching to burpees next. 1 left. And switch it. Drop it down. Give a full burpee. Jump hard at the top. Just get that motion going nice and solid. Keeping it quick. Making sure you're getting a full extension with those legs. Nice hard jump at the top. Just keep it going. Just 2 more burpees left. 1 more. And let it relax. All right, we've got that knee, jab, cross, knee. This time on the opposite side. So slow. 1 more time slow. That knee, jab, cross, knee. All right, 10 times fast. Start it up. And we're almost done. Just 2 more full cycles left. Switching back to those burpees. 1 more. And switch it to those burpees. Drop it down. Jump at the top. Make sure you're getting a nice full extension on those legs. Drawing them both back up at the same time. Nice and quick. Get a nice high jump at the top. Just keep it going. And just 2 repetitions left. Keep it going. 1 more. And let it relax. Keep those feet moving. Keep breathing. Now we've got 2 of our groups done. We've got 2 left to go. There's our halfway point, so go ahead and pause it here if you need to. Otherwise, we're going to start right back in here in just a few seconds. All right, we're going to start up here in just a second. So if you're not already standing, go ahead and get back in position. Get those feet going. We're going to start back in here with 4 uppercuts, 2 hooks, and a knee. So there's your 4 uppercuts, 2 hooks, 1 knee. Start over 1 more time slow. 2 hooks, knee, and now 10 times fast. As hard as you can, really drive those arms and drive that knee at that last to finish it off. Get those abs in there. Make sure all those core muscles are nice and tight. All those muscles through your chest, back, and shoulders and arms. And those legs need to be nice and tensed, ready to move at any moment as well. You also want to make sure that your weight is up on the ball of your toe. You don't want to let your foot actually go completely flat on the ground. You always want to be up on your toes, making sure you can move really quickly from any position. All right, just 2 more to go. Keep pushing as hard as you can. Really make sure those arms and legs are tired. 1 more. and let it relax. All right, go ahead and grab a mat if you have one handy. Otherwise, lay down flat on the ground. You want to be laying flat on your back with those arms and legs extended in opposite directions, back flat against that mat. Contract everything nice and tight, and then bring those arms and legs straight up. Crunch those hands up towards those toes and lay flat back out, but don't let those hands and feet touch the ground. You want to keep them hovering just a little bit off the ground, then right back up again. Make sure that lower back's flat against that mat. Those abs are nice and contracted. Tight squeeze every single time you come up to the top. Just keep that motion going nice and controlled. Just 2 more repetitions to go. 1 more, nice tight squeeze at the top. Get a good contraction and let it relax. All right, go ahead and push that mat out of the way. We're going to start back over. Back up, get those feet going, this time on the opposite side. Again, doing the 4 uppercuts, 2 hooks, and 1 knee. 1 more time slow. 2 hooks, 1 knee. There you go. Now 10 times fast. Now, if you're anything like me, you're probably getting nice and tired by this point, but try to keep pushing through it as hard as you can. Try to stay focused on what that motion is supposed to be. Try to push into it as hard as you possibly can. Really work against yourself. Those arms should be completely contracted. That chest and back should be completely contracted. All those core muscles, those legs, every single muscle in your body should be nice and tensed. Getting ready to do these motions, trying to push 100% into it. Make sure you take your time, really focusing on getting that form down. You want to really, really push into it as hard as possible. And we just have 1 more. And let it relax. All right, grab that mat again. We got 1 more round of jackknife crunches. Flat on your back, arms over your head, legs extended out, back flat against that mat, and bring those arms and legs up. Crunch up towards those toes, back down, keep a little bit of a hover underneath those feet and hands, right back up again. Just keep that motion going nice and solid. Try to keep those arms and legs as straight and as extended away from your body as you possibly can. Get a nice full amount of leverage. Just 2 more repetitions. Keep it going. 1 left. Tight squeeze. And let it relax. All right, get that mat out of the way. Go and stand back up. And we're going to start our last round. This is our last group. This one is going to be 2 hooks, 2 knees, and a kick. So first time slow. Hook, hook, knee, knee, and then kick. 1 more time slow. Knee, knee, and kick. All right, 10 times fast. Push it. This is your last round. Make sure you're really pushing yourself into this one. Like I said, this is your last round. You want to make sure by the time you're done with this, you don't have anything left. So make sure you're putting 100% into every single punch, every single kick, every single knee. Make sure that you're dead by the time you're done. And just 2 more cycles to go. Keep pushing it. Almost done. 1 left. Keep going. And that last kick, let it relax. All right, grab that mat, scoot it out. We've got rotating side hip raises next. This is going to challenge that balance just a little bit. Starting in a plank position. Going to roll off to one side, drop that hip, then press it up. Then roll back to that plank, off to the other side, drop that hip, and up. Just keep alternating back and forth. It's 10 total, so 5 on each side. Just keep it going. Nice full range of motion. Really try to get that hip up every single time. If this is too hard for you to do all the way out on those feet, you can always bend those knees back behind you so those feet are back behind you and do this motion off of your knee. But if you can, go off of those toes. It makes it a lot harder. And we just have 2 left to go. That's 1 of them. The last one facing the opposite direction. And let it relax. All right, go ahead and stand back up. Kick that mat out of the way. We have 1 more round of that cardio kickboxing combo. 2 hooks, 2 knees, 1 kick. 1 more time slow. Hook, hook, knee, knee, and kick. All right, 10 times fast. Push it on this one. Remember, this is your last round for this cardio kickboxing. And this is number 5 right here. This is halfway. Keep pushing through it. Make sure every single ounce of energy is used up. You want every single muscle through that upper body, core, and lower body contracted, burning every single calorie you possibly can. We're almost done. Just keep it going. Just 2 rounds left. 1 more. Really push it. And let it relax. Nicely done. All right, go ahead and drop down on the ground. Get that mat. We've got 1 more round of the rotating side hip raises. Start in that plank position. And start them up. Rotate off to one side. Bring that hip up really nice and high. Off to the other. Drop that hip, then back up. Just keep alternating back and forth. Nice fluid motion. Try to stack those feet if you can. Otherwise, you can stagger them for a little extra balance. Again, like I said last time, you can bend those knees and sit those feet back behind you if you want to go to the easier version. So you're doing this motion off those knees rather than off those feet. All right, we're almost done. Just 1 more on each side. Last one on the other side. And let it relax. All right, good job. Stand it back up. Get those feet moving. This workout is complete. You just finished Fitness Blender's kickboxing HIIT workout. Now, if you still want a little bit more punishment, go find another HIIT routine to really give yourself a good calorie burn. Otherwise, start with your cool down.